early with the live stream today. Philadelphia Eagles. Kansas City Chiefs going for a 3P are the Chiefs, and this is a rematch of 2 years ago. Very exciting stuff. Let me know in the comments below, what team do you think wins the Super Bowl, guys? NFL fans, let me know in the comments down below if you think the Eagles have a shot at beating these Kansas City Chiefs. Do they have a shot? The refs and the Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The more I'm diving into the tape, guys, the more I like the Eagles' chances of winning this game. I think the Eagles are just a better overall football team. When you look at all the levels on the field, you look at all the matchups, who can exploit who at what spots, right? That's really what it comes down to, in my opinion, is like, where do the advantages come from? How do the Chiefs manifest an offense that's been very lackluster all year long? I think the Philadelphia Eagles have a very, very solid matchup versus this Kansas City Chiefs defense. That's decent. They're not great, but they're not bad either. They're pretty good. But when you look at the Eagles' offensive line matched up versus this line of the Kansas City Chiefs, this front seven, I'm going to look at this nickel. Go Birds! What's going on? Go Sixers. Man, the Sixers make me depressed, bro. But our Birds are looking pretty damn good. I'm looking at the Philadelphia Eagles offense, and the offensive line, Mulata 95, Dickerson 82, Johnson 87, Becton 72, and Cam Jurgens 67.3. He's a top 10 center. ALO, what is going on? F you, I hope so, bro. I hope so. I hope the Philadelphia Eagles can get it done. If you're new to the channel, I'm Jay, host of the Jay All Day Show, guys. One of the best sports channels on YouTube. I'm a former Bleacher Report writer turned YouTuber. Now I'm here to yap it up with you guys on YouTube. Hang out. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get between 30 and 50 new subscribers every single live stream, guys. That is my goal. So if you can help me get that goal, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. As I look at the front seven, right? Yeah, I mean, if you remember the Super Bowl with Brady against the Chiefs, the Buccaneers blew out the Chiefs. The Chiefs only scored 9 points in that game. Oh, thanks, Ryan. You're so sweet, bud. You're so sweet, Ryan. And I'm looking at the front seven. Karlaftis and Jones are pretty solid. But the rest of the guys, I don't know. Their linebackers aren't great. Reed, the safety's okay. The cornerbacks are okay. And Justin Reed, when you look at him over the years, he's like the most up and down safety I've ever seen. Last year, 57 grade. This year, 77 grade. You don't know what Justin Reed's going to show up. Joey, go Eagles. Let's go. I did a little video today about 5 things the Philadelphia Eagles can do to win this game versus the Chiefs. Goofball, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the chat. The number one thing I had on my list is force 2 turnovers. The Philadelphia Eagles are pretty much unbeatable, guys, when they force 2 turnovers. So far, I don't think they're paying the refs. I just think the refs are nudging it in their favor a little bit. That's all I'm saying. I think Pete's a little old, but I love his energy. And he's not your typical 73-year-old. He is a smart coach. He's a good coach. He knows ball just as good as about anyone. But 3-year deal is going to put him at 66 going on 67. It's pretty old. Pretty old. Yeah, I mean, the NFL is real. The NBA got caught with the refs shaving points, and they've really cracked down on that over the years. But you never know. You never know. Yeah, I mean, I think that's about right, Joey. I kind of agree with you. Why do you have an Eagles poster behind you? It's just my laptop screen. And then this is just like family photos. Yeah, I don't know if the Chiefs can score 31 points against this Eagles defense, man. The Eagles have been very, very, very good defensively. So in the last 3 games, they've 4 turnovers versus Washington, 2 turnovers against the Rams, and forced 4 turnovers versus Green Bay. Oh yeah, it's just half and half. See how it's like half and see how it's half Eagles, half. Because I'm on the YouTube short live stream, you can't see the whole thing. The Eagles have a plus 10 turnover differential in the playoffs, guys. Absolutely remarkable. And if the Eagles play the way they played the last 3 games, I don't see how they lose this game. Patrick Mahomes or not, I like the way the Eagles defense matches up against this Kansas City Chiefs offense, man. I really, really do. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to struggle to score points in this game. But the Eagles definitely have to keep Patrick Mahomes in the pocket, man. That was one of my other tips. 5 keys for the Eagles to win. Number 1 is get 2 or more turnovers. Number 2, Saquon Barkley has to get over 20 carries. The Eagles are 8-2 when Saquon Barkley gets over 20 carries. Those 2 losses was the one to Washington where Jalen Hurts got hurt and that crazy Atlanta game where Saquon dropped the touchdown. So they really should be 10-0 this year when Saquon Barkley gets over 20 carries. So that's very important for the Eagles this year, guys, to win the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 59. Get Saquon over 20 carries. Go Birds! There's no way the Chiefs are scoring 45 points. No way. They haven't scored 40 points all year. They're not doing it against the best defense in the NFL. Not doing it. Guys, welcome to the Jay All Day Sports Show. I'm your host, Jay, former Bleacher Report writer. My goal each and every live stream is get to 30 to 50 new subscribers on the channel. If you guys could hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, it would mean a lot to me, man. Yeah, I think 38's even a lot, man. I think 38 is a lot. I think they stay under 30 points. I really do. I definitely think that they stay under 30 points in this spot. And the way Vic Fangio plays defense, he doesn't blitz. I don't expect the Chiefs to make a lot of big plays down the field. They're going to have to be methodical. Like that first drive versus the Eagles with the Commanders, 17 plays. Like Fangio will give you the 5 yards every time until you make a mistake. And that's exactly what they've been doing. They forced 10 turnovers, in the first 3 playoff games. It's pretty remarkable the way they've been able to get turnovers, guys. 10 turnovers for them, and they haven't turned the ball over at all. Very, very impressive stuff. The Philadelphia Eagles have looked great so far. But I appreciate you guys tuning into the live stream. Appreciate everything all season long, all the support you guys have shown me. We're at 13,313 subscribers. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the Jay All Day Sports Show. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes owns Josh Allen. And I feel bad for Josh Allen in the regards that his teammates need to show up. No, I got this one. I have a finance channel too. That's the Jason Amaral channel. I'll do some like picks randomly here and there on the finance channel, but mostly that's just stocks. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the Lions transition, right? Losing Ben Johnson is a huge deal, guys. It is a huge deal when you lose both coordinators. Aaron Glenn is at the Jets now, Ben Johnson to the Bears. It's going to be tough for Dan Campbell. But they have a lot of talent on that roster. I think they'll be fine. Yeah, the Bills lost a bunch of Super Bowls in a row in the 90s. What's up, Irfan from Iran? What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Pete Carroll's a little old, but I think he'll bring some good energy. I'm surprised that Tom Brady wanted a guy like Pete Carroll because, like, he can't be the coach for the next decade, right? I mean, if Zach Bond doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year, he should win Comeback Player of the Year. That's for damn sure. He's been unbelievable, man. He has been an absolute freak of nature. Yeah, I mean, the NFC West is getting tougher and tougher. The Chargers and the Broncos are both going to be very, very good next year. So, and the Chiefs are up against the cap, so. Pablo, my man. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm Jay, the host of the Jay All Day Sports Show. We do all things football from free agency to the draft. Do tons of mock drafts. I'm going to do mock drafts for every single NFL team this offseason. I do predictions. The last 9 weeks of the NFL season, guys, we went 110-39 with our picks. We absolutely crushed it. My bets, we had an amazing year with sports betting. If you're into sports betting, this is the channel, guys. From my initial investment, we're up 85% this NFL season. Very, very happy with that. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Patrick Mahomes can carry them to another victory. Because this roster is not the same roster that beat the Eagles a few years ago. The Eagles are a lot better football team. The offensive line is very, very, very good. And the defense is the #1 defense in the NFL. Go Birds! I'm him. Go Birds! I mean, I love how the Eagles match up with the front seven. Like, left guard and right tackle has been a huge issue for the Chiefs. And then they got Tooney, who's a guard, playing left tackle. Joe Tooney, he's doing okay, but he's not a left tackle. Straight up, he's not a left tackle. But he's been doing all right. He's been doing all right. He's been holding his own. Yeah, I don't know. From everything, all the sports people I follow and trust, a lot of people think it's going to be Lamar Jackson's going to win the MVP. So we'll see. We shall see. But it looks like it's going to be Lamar Jackson. Yeah, the Pro Bowl is weird, man. Yeah, it'll be fun, I guess. What do I do, like flag football and skill drills and stuff? Yeah, I got the Eagles and I think plus 3.5. Yeah, I might do a bet. I got the Eagles plus 3.5 when the line came out. I bought 1.5. And I might just do a Moneyline, huge Moneyline Chiefs bet. And I'm hoping that if the Eagles don't win, that the Chiefs win by a couple points. The Chiefs are favorites right now. They're minus 1.5 favorites. Moneyline's coming back at minus 130, guys. Philip, what's going on? From New Zealand, bro. What is going on? Man, I always want to go to New Zealand. It looks beautiful there, man. Yeah, I agree, Philip. I think the Eagles need to comfort their throat and go for the knockout punch early and just dominate on the ground. Feed Saquon Barkley like he's never been fed before. Feed that man the ball. Feed the rock to Saquon Barkley, guys. Welcome to the JLJ Sports Show, everyone. Here, we're talking some Super Bowl picks, Super Bowl info, everything you need to know about the Super Bowl, guys. I'm here to give you all the info, all the insider tips, who to bet, what to bet, all that good stuff. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I think the break really helps the Eagles more than it does the Chiefs, who were pretty healthy going into this game. And the Eagles' offensive line, especially the interior offensive linemen, were a little banged up. Landon Dickerson and Cam Jurgens. With them healthy, yikes. Good luck. Yeah, I think a lot of people were surprised when the Packers blew out the Cowboys last year, man. I think everybody was pretty surprised about that. Yeah, Chiefs, I think it's going to be a good game. I think the Kansas City Chiefs have their hands full. I do think this is the best football team that the Chiefs have played all year. And it's not even really close. Go Birds! David v. Bob. Go Birds! I think they need a good offensive coordinator more than they need anything. But yeah, the offensive line really struggled this year. And that was the main reason we saw C.J. Stroud regress this year, guys, was because that offensive line for the Texans was awful. They were like the most penalized unit in the NFL. They were flat out terrible all year long, guys. Straight up awful. I just hope it's a good game. Actually, I just hope the Eagles blow them out. That's what I'm really hoping. I hope Saquon Barkley has the game of his life, goes for 202 tutties. I'm really not that nervous. I mean, the more tape I watch, you guys know I watch a lot of tape, the the Eagles just match up really well versus this Chiefs team. They really do. Like, their wide receivers are not good. Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy, Juju Smith-Schuster, all under 70 grades. And then on the flip side, the Eagles, Quinyon Mitchell, Darius Slay, and Cooper DeJean all have over 70 grades on defense. And being a cornerback with a 78, 82, 72 grade is very, very impressive. And the Eagles' D-line with Williams, Carter, Smith, and Sweat, good luck, man. So what do? You're going to double-team Jalen Carter and then let Tooney and Caliendo and Taylor be one-on-one? I don't think that ends well. I think Nolan Smith has a big game. My favorite Super Bowl food, man, I'm like a classic guy, man. I like buffalo chicken dip is probably my favorite with a lot of blue cheese. And I make my own wings, dude. I go to Costco and buy the jumbo pack of like 800 wings. I make my own wings. So wings are my go-to. I think that's one of my keys to victory. Here's my 5 keys to victory, guys. I did on my notes earlier today. 2 turnovers, Saquon over 20 carries, keeping Patrick Mahomes in the pocket, limit Travis Kelce to under 5 catches, and beat the blitz. If the Eagles can do those things, they win this game. Oh, yeah, buffalo wings are my favorite. I do like a solid cheesesteak, though, too. Actually, go best of both worlds. Go buffalo chicken cheesesteak, man. The Eagles can't be in a close game. If they're in a close game, you know Patrick Mahomes is going to get those calls. So they need to blow them out. They need to blow the brakes off the freaking Chiefs, man. Guys, if you're new to the channel, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out my NFL content. I think you guys will like it. Put a lot of work into this channel, guys. So I hope that you guys see all the work that we put in here. And I'm going to win you guys some money, straight up. Ask anyone in the chat that's a member to the channel. I guarantee you I made them money this NFL season. Yeah, the Eagles haven't turned the ball over at all this postseason. Like, at all. So, yeah, I don't think so. I think the Eagles can actually win a close game. How do you go live? I just hit the live button, man, and hit go. It's been a long day, Pablo. It's been a long day. I shot, 3 football videos. I did a live stream for the finance channel and shot a finance video for the stock market. So, woo, man, a lot of work today, buddy. A lot of work. A lot of work. So if you Google Jason Amareld, Amareld, that's my stock market channel. I do 401k stuff, IRA, top stocks to buy. I cover SoFi stock, Palantir, a lot of big stocks. So if you're interested in the stock market, check out the Jason Amareld channel. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes flopping around was definitely annoying. But the dude knows how to win, flat out. You can hate on the Chiefs all you want. When you got to go get a score, Patrick Mahomes can go get it, man. He can go get it, guys. Thank you, guys. We just added 2 new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, when I do these live streams, I try to add about 30 to 50 new subscribers every single day. That's my goal. 5 down, 25 more to go. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I'm not a big NBA guy. The NBA has just changed so much over the years. I don't really like the way the game's played with the flopping, and guys don't want to play back-to-back games. Guys are always like, I hurt my pinky, so I'm going to miss the game. Yeah, I never want to see anybody get hurt, but the Eagles have to be very physical. The Eagles got to come and punch the Chiefs in the face, straight up. It's got to be a tough, rugged, kick-your-ass kind of game. And the Eagles got to do if they do my 5 tips, their keys to victory, the Eagles will win. They got to beat the blitz. Jalen Hurts has struggled against the blitz a little bit, guys. And the defensive coordinator, Spagnuolo, loves to dial up the pressure on 3rd down. So the Eagles got to practice for the next 2 weeks beating the blitz. Beat the blitz. And they got to limit Travis Kelce. So Reed Blankenship, the Eagles safety, played awful against the Commanders. He got his lunch eaten all day long by Zach Ertz, the former Philadelphia Eagle. 11 catches, over 100 yards. He's got to be better. Because if Kelce goes off for 10 catches, it's over. Straight up, it's over. It is over. But we'll see what happens. And then they got to keep Patrick Mahomes in the pocket. Mahomes rushed for 2 touchdowns in that game versus Buffalo. And outside of him, no one. I mean, Xavier Worthy had a good-ish game. Cole Bishop, the Bills safety, has got to catch that ball, though. Goofball, thanks, man. Go Birds! Go Birds. I just want to see a great game. I hope it's a lot of fun for you guys to watch. I'm going to be breaking it down, doing tons of Super Bowl content over the next couple weeks. Yeah, I mean, and then the Eagles got to get Saquon the ball. Get him over those 20 carries, excuse me. They're 2-0 in the playoffs when he carries the ball over 20 yards. 8-2 on the regular season. The only 2 losses were that game with Washington when Hurts got hurt, and then that game early in the year when they lost to Atlanta when Saquon dropped that ball at the goal line. So they really should have been 10-0 in spots where Saquon got over 20 carries. Yeah, I don't know about all that. The Chiefs are still a good football team. They're very well coached. They have one of the best defensive coordinators in the game in Spagnuolo, and Andy Reid and Mahomes are just always on the same page. I'm not sure who has a higher top speed, but I'll take Saquon Barkley over Jahmyr Gibbs any day of the week. And I love Jahmyr Gibbs. The dude's super talented. He's a dog. Welcome to the J All Day Sports Show, guys, where we're here talking some NFL football, guys. Getting ready for the Super Bowl here. Thank you guys so much for a great season. In 2024, we added 9,000 new subscribers. Pretty pretty impressive, guys. I got to get over 10K this year. That is my goal. Help me get there, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I watched wrestling a lot when I was growing up. I'm in my late 30s now, but when I was like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, I watched the shit out of some wrestling. Oh, the Texans, 100%. I think the Texans win a Super Bowl before the Cowboys do. The Cowboys are a long ways away. They're a long way away. I think so too, Donnie. I want 20 carries, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. If Saquon goes for 20 carries, 150, and 2 tutties, it's over. The Eagles win. Straight up. 2 tutties, $150, 20 carries, make it happen. And it's great for the Eagles. They get 2 weeks to get healthy, man. Jalen Hurts, Cam Jurgens, and Dickerson needed a bye, and they got it. They're so good, Sam. They're the best offensive line in football. It's really not even that close. Eagles got the best offensive line in football. PFF grades, Mulata, the number 1 left tackle, 95. Lane Johnson, the number 5 rated right tackle, 87.5. Dickerson is the 4th ranked guard. Jurgens, 11 center, and Becton, 18 at guard. 72 grade. Dickerson, 82 grade. Johnson, 87. Mulata, 95. A.J. Brown, 90 grade. Devontae Smith, 80 grade. Saquon Barkley, 87.6 grade. Woo! Yeah, they're like $12 depending where you're at. Hold on, guys. Let me go back and get some of these. Yeah, the Eagles have the number 1... Cynthia, they had the number 1 defense in the NFL. Very, very unheralded unit. They're the best defense in football for a reason. Yeah, I'm not sure about all that. You know, I'm just hoping that they call a fair game and no bullshit calls. If it's a 50-50 call, don't call it. If it's egregious, make the call. But in my opinion, I don't want to see ticky-tack calls on either side, guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Jay, the host of the Jay All Day Sports Show. Make sure you do me a solid, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel, guys. We only added 4 new subscribers on this live stream, guys. Come on. Hit that like button and subscribe. Hurts, Barkley, and Kelsey, anytime TD and Mahomes, over 25 yards. Woo, baby. What's the payout on that? 300 to win what? Well, Donnie, if you look, Jalen Hurts dropped some dimes in that game passing. So I think he's going to be fine. Straight up. They absolutely did not have the number 1 defense a few years ago. They had an awful defense. They were the worst defense in the NFL last year, actually. So 2 years ago, they weren't much better. They were a terrible defense. Vic Fangio is the new defensive coordinator. He completely turned around that whole system, guys. There should not be refs in the Super Bowl. It's just like backyard football. You just call your own fouls. Yeah, I mean, Hurts throwing for a lot of yards doesn't matter to me. They need to run the ball to win that game. Because if they run the ball, they keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, and that's the most important part of this game, is to control the clock, control the pace of the game, and not try and get in a shootout with Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, why not? If women can do the job, then I don't care if you're a guy, a girl, or what. If you can do the job, do the job. There's no reason why a woman can't be an official. Ooh, 24 Hyundai, I like it. Yeah, I mean, I think Mahomes is gonna struggle to move the ball against this Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, thanks, Reed. I appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you tuning in, pal. Yeah, I think Hurts struggles, man. The Eagles' cornerbacks are really, really good. And the wide receivers are not good for the Chiefs. Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Xavier Worthy is a mediocre at best unit. Go Birds! But I appreciate you guys tuning into the live stream, man. I love hanging out, chopping it up. Thank you to the new subscriber. We just added one more. 5 new subscribers on the live stream. Thank you guys so much. All right, NFL fans, I'm going to wrap this live stream up. I'm going to come back a little later tonight, so we'll chat it up in a couple hours. I'm going to get some dinner on, get my grub on. Guys, if you're new to the channel, Zach, what's going on? Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to come back after I eat some dinner. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, Joe Tooney had to move to guard yet. That's why they haven't been able to run the ball, the Chiefs, guys, because the guards aren't good anymore because he had to go play tackle. So, all right, guys, we'll catch up later. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out, guys.